falling for the names, for the lines we chose to cross. We were human before the world told us who to be, before success defined our worth to see. We laughed without a reason why, we cried without needing to hide, before opinions shaped our skin, before we learned how to pretend. We reached for love without defense. We were innocent, somewhere between right and wrong. We forgot where we belong. We learned to judge, we learned to hurt, but we were human first. We were human first, before the fear, before the flags, before the tears. We were human first, before the hate, before the walls, before the weight. If you're listening, remember this: no matter what you've become or miss, we were human first. Oh. Before we picked a side to stand, before we closed a helping hand, we shared the same uncertain breath, we shared the same fragile chest. We called each other enemy, forgot our shared humanity. We drew our lines in different sand, but our hearts beat the same. If I ever make you feel small, if I forget your pain at all, remind me gently, remind me slow. I'm human too, I need to know we were human first. Not the scars, not the past, not the worst. We were human first, not the lies, not the noise, not the curse. If this song reaches you tonight, let it soften what you fight. We were human first. Oh, you, oh, oh, oh. Put the labels down for a while. Look at me like a child. I'm still learning, I still bleed, I still need what you need. No throne, no righteous claim, no holy war in someone's name. Just hearts trying to survive on the same borrowed time. We were human first. Say it loud, say it when the world forgets how. We were human first, and that's enough. That's the truth, that's the love. If tomorrow rights us wrong, let compassion prove us strong. We were human first. If you remember nothing else, ooh, no, no, no. Oh, we were human first. We've been low before, but we're still here. We're still here, still breathing, still believing.
Listen, yeah. They tried to label my pain, put a price on my name, said I'd never make it out the fire and rain. I wore my scars like armor, hid the fear in my chest. Every loss taught me more than success. I've been loud, I've been quiet, I've been wrong, I've been right. Fought demons in mirrors every night. If survival was a sport, I earned my place. Still standing even when I lost my faith.
I see the weight you carry inside, but I see the strength you tried to hide.
Yeah.
We still rise.
From the ashes, from the doubt, through the storms we made it out.
We still rise.
Every tear, every fight, turn our darkness into light, yo.
Yeah, slow steps, but I'm steady with it. Life
play it rough, but I'm ready with it. I learned peace ain't loud, it's calm. Sometimes when it's just ain't strong. I've seen kings fall chasing the crown. I chose truth when the noise died down. No rush, no race, just time and soul. Still whole even when I lost control.
You don't need to prove your pain. You survive, that's not in vain. We still rise.
From the pressure, from the cold, with a heart that won't be sold.
We still rise.
Every wound, every night, built the wings for this flight.
Hold on. When the world feels heavy on your chest, you're not broken, you're just learning how to rest.
If I could talk to my younger self,
I'd say breathe, don't blame yourself.
you don't need to be hard to be real.
You don't need to be hard to be real. You don't need to bleed to feel. We're still here,
Against the odds,
still standing.
no matter the cost.
Oh, we still rise.
From the ruins, from the past, built to last, we're built to
We
last.
still rise.
Hear the truth in our voice. We survive, that was the choice.
We still rise. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We were born with fire in our lungs, but taught to whisper, taught to run. Every dream they couldn't hold, they called it wild, they called it bold. I felt lost in a crowded prayer, asking heaven, am I still there? And silence answered soft and slow, you were never meant to be low. If you break, you still belong. If you're tired, you're still strong. Even stars feel lonely too before they learn what light can do. We were never empty, we were just unheard. Every tear was holy, every broken word. We were never empty, we were full of flame. Love was in our breathing, before we knew its name. Ooh, 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 yeah. I've seen angels wearing pain, smiling through the heavy rain. Some survive by letting go, some survive by saying no. I stopped asking who to be, started choosing honesty. Turns out truth is not the end, it's the place we all begin. If you fall, you're still enough. If you're quiet, you're still love. Every soul has sacred weight, even when it has to wait. We were never empty, we were never empty. We were just unheard, we were just unheard. Every tear was holy, every tear was holy. Every broken word, broken word. We were never empty, we were never empty. We were full of flame, we were full of flame. Love never empty. Heaven always knew every scar was written just to lead to truth. We were never empty, yeah. We were chosen light. If the world feels heavy, hold on, you're alive. We were never empty. Never empty. Never empty. Never empty.
Yeah, I learned how to smile in the mirror while my heart was falling apart. They said time will make it better, but time just taught me how to hide the scars. I grew up talking to the walls, they listen better than people. Promises were cheap, love was fragile and lethal. I tried to be a hero with a villain inside. Every step forward felt like I was losing the fight. I carried weight they never saw on my back. Every laugh I gave was just a carefully planned act. They say man up, like pain got a gender. So I bottled every tear, let the pressure remember. I was screaming in silence, choking on pride, trying to save everyone while I'm dead inside. If this is strength, then why do I bleed? Why does every memory still feel like a crime scene?
I hear your voice when the night falls like a ghost. I can't run. We were standing in a fire, still praying we wouldn't burn. When silence screams, it calls my name. Every tear falls like pouring rain. We loved too hard, we lost too deep. Some wounds don't heal, they learn to sleep. When silence screams, I feel your pain like broken crowns. We wore the shame. If love's a war, we both survive, but part of us never made it out alive.
I try to fix us like a puzzle with missing pieces. Every apology sounded like unfinished speeches. You wanted truth, huh, I gave you defense. We spoke different languages, called it common sense. I was fighting demons, you were drowning alone, huh, two broken souls trying to build a home. I loved you loud, but I listened quiet. That's how good intentions slowly turn into riots. Now I replay every moment like a crime, wondering when love crossed that invisible line. If I could go back, I'd shut my pride and tell you I was scared, not cold inside.
Why do we hurt the ones we need? Because pain feels safer than vulnerability. Why did you leave when I begged you to stay? Because I didn't know how to love without running away. When silence screams, it breaks my chest. Love like ours was never meant to rest. We burned so bright, we lit the dark, but even stars eventually fall apart. When silence screams, remember me not as your pain, but your honesty. We lost the war, but not the truth. We were real, and that's the proof. If you hear this when you're alone, know I loved you the best I knew. Some legends aren't meant to win, they're meant to be felt. When silence screams,
I've been through fire, I've been through rain, love too hard, learn from pain. Every step felt so alone, till you found me, brought me home. I don't need answers, I don't need signs. Your presence feels like perfect timing. For the first time I can breathe, like my heart finally believes. I don't ask for forever now, just this moment, just right now. If this is all we ever get, I have no regrets. It feels like heaven when I'm near you, like every scar fades out of view. I don't need wings, I don't need proof. If this is love, then this is true. It feels like heaven, soft and slow, like I've arrived where hearts can go. If I'm dreaming, let me stay. Heaven feels like this today. I see the world through different eyes, every fear learning how to hide. Even silence feels so kind when your heart beats next to mine. I used to pray to survive, now I'm thankful I'm alive. Not because the pain is gone, but because you showed me dawn. I don't ask for forever now, just this moment, just right now. If this is all we ever get, I have no regrets. It feels like heaven when I'm near you, like every scar fades out of view. I don't need wings, I don't need proof. If this is love, then this is true. It feels like heaven, soft and slow, like I've arrived where hearts can go. If I'm dreaming, let me stay. Heaven feels like this spirit today. Maybe heaven's not above, maybe heaven's learning love. In a world that breaks our skin, you let the light back in. It feels like heaven when I'm near you, not perfect, just honest and true. Every broken part of me finally feels free. It feels like heaven here and now. No fear, no, I know how. If tomorrow fades away, heaven lived in us today. If this is heaven, I'm already there. I smiled when you walked away, like I was strong, like I was okay. But every word I never said was screaming loud inside my head. I learned to laugh, I learned to lie, I learned to say I'm fine tonight. But every time I close my eyes, it's you I see, it's you inside. I held my heart, I held it tight. I loved you in the quiet nights. No goodbye, no second chance, just feelings buried in a glance. I loved you in silence, I loved you alone. I screamed your name, but only my heart ever knew. I loved you in silence when I couldn't be yours. I broke every night, just trying not to fall apart for you. I loved you in silence.
You found someone, I stayed the same, still wearing love. I couldn't explain, I played
second chance. Just feelings buried in a glance.
I loved you in silence, I loved you alone. I screamed your name, but only my heart ever knew. I loved you in silence when I couldn't be yours. I broke every night just trying not to fall apart for you.
I loved you in silence.
If loving you was wrong, I'd do it all again. If silence was the cost, I'd pay it till the end. I never needed promises, I never needed proof. I just needed one moment where you felt it too.
I loved you in silence, I loved you so deep. In prayers I whispered, in tears I couldn't keep. I loved you in silence, and maybe that's why you never knew how hard I tried. I loved you in silence, I loved you alone. Some loves are meant to never be shown. I loved you with silence, still loving you. Still living in silence.
I was so hard on myself, I forgot how to be kind. I counted every failure like a crime, replayed all nights 1,000 times. I wore my guilt like it was truth, forgot I was still learning too. They say move on, let it go, like healing something you can't owe. But some apologies take years, especially the ones we owe ourselves. I kept asking for a sign to tell me I'd be alright, but maybe mercy doesn't shout, maybe it's quiet now. Forgiveness should be gentle, like breathing when you're tired, like learning how to stay when everything feels wide. Forgiveness should be gentle, not earned, not proved, not paid. If love can reach the broken, then it can reach this place. I blame my heart for feeling deep, for promises I couldn't keep. But loving hard was never wrong, I just forgot where I belong. I tried to be who hurt me less, I tried to hide the tenderness, but even armor needs to rest, even pain deserves some gentleness. If I knew then what I know now, I told myself I'd show how. Survival isn't weakness, no, it's courage moving slow. Forgiveness should be gentle, like hands that don't accuse, like choosing not to punish the things you didn't choose. Forgiveness should be gentle, like morning after rain, not erasing every scar, just letting go of shame. I'm done fighting my reflection, done asking for permission to feel peace, to feel okay, to be human anyway. If love is what we're learning, then let me start right here, with the heart that kept on beating through every kind of fear. Forgiveness is gentle, I feel it now, not perfect, not finished, but here somehow. Forgiveness is gentle, and I can stay. I don't have to hate. to change. I'm learning to be kind.
They said we wouldn't make it through the night, but here we are, breathing in the light.
I walk through storms with my head down low. Learn the hard way how the truth unfolds. Every scar try to slow my pace, but pain don't erase who you're meant to be.
I broke my pride just to keep us whole. Chose honesty over control. I'm not perfect, never claimed to be, but I stayed when leaving felt easy.
We were shaking, almost falling apart, still holding on with open hearts.
We're still standing for us.
After all the nights we almost gave up, love didn't let me fall. When the world said that we were done, we're still standing for us. Every tear turned into trust. If this is what love costs, I'd pay it all. I'd pay it all.
Said the wrong things at the wrong time. Yeah, let my silence cross your mind, but I learned that love ain't loud. Sometimes it's staying when you're worn down.
I'm not the hero in your dreams. I'm just a man learning how to heal. If I failed you along the way, I hope you know I chose to stay.
We were dancing on a broken line, still calling your heart mine.
We're still standing for us. After all the nights we almost gave up, love didn't let me fall. When the world said that we were done, we're still standing for us. Every tear turned into trust. If this is what love costs, I'd pay it all. I'd pay it
If tomorrow takes your strength away, I'll be here, I won't run from the pain.
Hold on, don't let go now. We didn't come this far to break down.
We're still standing for us.
Through the fire, through the dust.
We bent, but we didn't fall. We learned how to love through it all. We're still standing for us. Everyone taught us trust. If this is what love costs, I'd pay it all. I'd pay it all.
They said we wouldn't make it through the night,
But here we are, still in the light.
when the noise goes quiet, that's when I hear you. That's when I feel everything.
I've been loud in rooms where nobody listened. Build walls out of jokes, called it wisdom. I learned how to drown out the doubt with sound, but silence always pulls me back around. I've carried names they never really knew, smiles I wore just to make it through. Every win felt hollow in the end if I couldn't share it with a friend.
I tried to outrun my shadow at night, but it knows my steps, it knows my fight. I don't blame the world for the scars I keep. I just wonder why they still cut so deep.
I see you when you turn away, holding words you'll never say.
When the noise goes quiet and the lights burn low, I feel every truth I was scared to know. When the noise goes quiet, I'm not lost anymore. I finally hear what my heart's been waiting for. I used to think pain was something to beat. Now I know it's something you meet.
Yeah. Face to face, no disguise, no applause, no alibis. I've said sorry more times in my head than I ever did when you were next to my bed. I thought time would clean the mess I made, but time just asked why I was afraid. If this is the cost of being real, then I'll pay in the way I feel.
No filters left, no armor on, just a man trying to carry on. Lay it down, don't hide your truth. Even broken hearts still move. When the noise goes quiet and the night feels wide, I stop running from the things inside. When the noise goes quiet, I finally know I don't need to scream to let myself go. I don't want
Fame if it costs my sleep, I don't want crowds if I still feel weak. I just want peace when the day is done, and someone who stays when the crowd is gone. If I disappear from the spotlight's clear, I hope the truth is still waiting there, cause the realest moments I've ever known happened when I was all
alone. Close your eyes, don't be afraid. You're still here, you're still okay.
Breathe it in,
Breathe it in,
I'm breathing now.
let it go.
I know how.
I know how. When the noise goes quiet, I don't feel small, I feel human, that's all. When the noise goes quiet, I finally see I don't need saving, I just need me. When the noise goes quiet, stay. Born under 7 stars tonight, a soul that wandered through the night. Every tear became a flame, every loss, every whispered name. I've walked through shadows, faced my fears, felt the silence, counted years. But in the dark, I found my voice, and through the pain, I made my choice. Every scar is part of me, every wound taught me to see that love and light can still remain. Even after endless rain, I carry 7 stars in my heart, guiding me when nights fall apart. Every dream, every broken part lights the way. I'll make a start. I forever mine.
I wrote 1,000 letters. I never had the courage to send. I wrote to you at 3 a.m. with shaking hands and broken pens. Every word felt too honest to say, so I folded the truth and tucked it away. I said I'm fine when I wasn't strong, said it's okay when it felt so wrong. I smiled like silence wasn't my choice when fear was stealing my voice. Some words don't die, they just stay inside, waiting for a heart brave enough to open the line. These are letters I never sent, full of love and consequence. Every sorry, every I tried, every tear I swallowed inside. If you feel this, you're not alone. These words were never just my own. We all carry what we meant in letters we never sent. I wrote one letter to my old man, told him I did the best I can. I learned how to be strong from his pain, how to lose and still remain. I wrote one letter to my younger self, said you don't have to earn your worth, but I burned it before the end, afraid I wouldn't understand. If truth is heavy, I'll carry it slow. If love is fragile, I'll let it show. I'm tired of hiding behind defense, I'm tired of letters I never sent. These are letters I never sent, from a heart that still repents. Every stay, every don't go, every feeling I didn't show. If this song finds you tonight, reading words you couldn't write, let them breathe, let them in. These are letters we never sent, to everyone I couldn't say, to every love I couldn't break. I'm sorry I was scared of being real, I was afraid of what I'd feel. And to myself I write this last, you survived the burning past. If silence kept you innocent, let this song be what you meant. These are letters I never sent, but they still mean what they meant. Not regret, just evidence that the heart was present. If the world is listening now, let it hear what we allowed. Not perfection, just intent, in letters we never sent. If you're reading it, you were never too late.
We walk through fire without a name, loved without a need for food. They lost became a door to something we weren't before. We broke, we bent, we learned to stood. When the hurricane kind of starts the way, turns out the end was never near. It was just quieter here.
If it's love or the test of God, we passed 단연인 하루는 무감이 needed to defend. No one needed to run. We return is life, not above, not below. I'll be one forgiven, every truth we know. We return is life, nothing left to prove. What we searched forever was the way.
I'd seen heaven in tired eyes, still choosing love, still choosing kind. I felt God in fragile hands, letting go of all their plans.
No more asking what is mine, no more racing against time. If this way is all we get, it's already infinite. If we fall in grace. If we fade, we leave a trace. Nothing lost, nothing ends. Every fear returns again. You return as a light through the dark we came. Not to rule the silence, but to know it's me. We return as light, soft and elevated. Every step was sacred, every choice we we will rise now. We return as fire. This is not goodbye. Every soul remembers how to touch the sky. We return as light. Still we remain. If begins again, we'll meet inside the feet. Deep inside us light. As light. As light. As
sky. No angels calling names, just silence, and a heart finally understood. I chased the noise my whole damn life. Crowded rooms, fake smiles, borrowed light. Thought heaven had to scream my name, with golden gates and endless flames. But I found God in a quiet breath, in forgiving things I couldn't forget, in holding on when no one knew, in staying kind when it was hard to. They said peace comes when you win the fight, but I found mine in surrender in the night. No applause, no victory parade, just me and the truth. I was afraid. Heaven is quiet, it doesn't shout, it doesn't promise, it doesn't doubt. Heaven is quiet, like arms around your pain, like being loved without having to explain. I've seen strong men afraid to cry, heard brave souls whisper, I'm not fine. Everyone bleeding silently, calling survival spirituality. I stopped asking life to be fair, stopped bargaining with every prayer. I learned some wounds don't disappear, they just stop screaming when someone's near. If this is all I ever get, a fragile heart, a little regret, then let me love it honestly, let me live without an enemy. Heaven is quiet, no fear inside, no need to run, no place to hide. Heaven is quiet, it feels like rest, like being enough without being loved. If I die before I shine, before the world remembers my name, tell them I was learning how to live, not chasing fortune, not chasing fame. Tell them I found something real in moments nobody could see. If heaven exists at all, it felt like this moment in me.
Heaven is quiet,
Stays with you,
and gentle hearts that still feel true. Heaven is quiet, and if I'm wrong, then let my peace be this song.
no thunder, no crown, just a soul finally sitting down.
I remember nights we almost disappeared, talking to the dark, pretending we weren't scared. I came from rooms where the walls hurt my doubts, learned how to scream without making a sound. Every promise felt heavy to hold, every dream felt too young, then too old. I tried to outrun a man in the mirror, but every step just pulled him near. I was loud with my anger, quiet with my pain. Called it survival, called it being sane. I made mistakes, yeah, I own my past. Some bridges burn, some memories last. If this is the cost of knowing myself, I'll pay it in truth, not hiding on the shelf.
We were standing on words left unsaid, still choosing hope over fear instead. This is where we learn to stay. When running felt easier every day, we held the line, we felt the way. This is where we learn to stay. Through the silence, through the pain, through the nights we prayed for change. We didn't break, we didn't fade. This is where we learn to stay.
Yeah. Take it slow, let the truth breathe. Life ain't perfect, but it's still sweet. I've seen
This is where we learn to stay. When running felt easier every day, we held the line, we felt the way. This is where we learn to stay. Through the silence, through the pain, through the nights we prayed for change. We didn't break, we didn't fade. This is where we learn to stay.
Yeah, I used to think love was a finish line. Now I know it's walking through time with the same heart, learning new ways to forgive yesterday, choose today.
If I hurt you, I won't rewrite. I'll stand in the truth, I'll make it right. Growth ain't pretty, healing ain't fast, but it's the only way the future lasts. If tomorrow tries to pull us apart, promise me we'll start with the heart. Say my name when you lose your way, I'll remind you why you stay.
Breathe it in, let the night pass by.
Ooh, we survived every goodbye, we're still here. This is where we learn to stay. When the world kept pulling us away, we chose the truth, we chose the change. This is where we learn to stay. Through the silence, through the pain, every loss turned into faith. We didn't break, we didn't fade. This is where we learn to stay.
If you ever doubt the road you're on,
Remember the nights you carried on. This is where we learn to stay.
I was walking through the shadows of my younger days, broken dreams and promises that slowly fade. Every night I talked to stars that never replied, asking if the pain I carried had a reason inside. Mama said, hold on, storms don't last forever, but the rain felt endless like a curse or a letter written by a fate that never asked my name. Just another soul learning how to bleed without shame. If my voice disappears in the noise of the world, will someone remember the truth I told? If I fall tonight, will my story survive, or will it fade like tears when the morning arrives? Yeah. This is my echo for tomorrow, a melody carved from pain and hope. If I'm gone, let the music follow, let it guide the hearts that feel alone. I sing for the ones who never felt enough, for the silent prayers, for the broken trust. If my name is lost in time and sorrow, let this song be my echo for tomorrow. Yeah, I saw friends turn strangers with a blink of an eye. Love became a question, truth learned how to lie. Smiles on the surface, wars inside the chest. Everybody fighting battles they never confess. I tried to be strong, tried to play the role, but cracks in the mirror showed the cost of my soul. Still I stood breathing through the fear, learning scars don't vanish, they just teach us to heal. If my hands are shaking, does it mean I'm weak? Or am I just human, afraid to speak? If I lose myself chasing borrowed light, will I recognize me when I win the fight? Yeah. This is my echo for tomorrow, a melody carved from pain and hope. If I'm gone, let the music follow, let it guide the hearts that feel alone. I sing for the ones who never felt enough, for the silent prayers, for the broken trust. If my name is lost in time and sorrow, let this song be my echo for tomorrow. When the lights go out and the world stands still, when faith feels fragile and dreams feel ill, remember this voice, remember this sound. We were never meant to die without a crown. If heaven listens, let it hear me say, I loved, I failed, I tried my way. And if forgiveness is the final door, I hope this song knocks forevermore. Yeah. This is our echo for tomorrow, not just mine but yours as well. 1,000 hearts, one shared sorrow, one truth the silence couldn't kill. We rise from ashes, from fear and doubt, from
tomorrow. Yeah, piano slowly fades, heartbeat remains, echoes never die, they just travel through time.
If this is my last breath, let it sound like love.
I learned how to smile with a heart full of scars, how to pray in the dark, talking to distant stars. I carried the weight of the words left unsaid, built a home in the silence inside my head. They told me be strong, don't let them see you break. So I mastered the art of bending like fate. But every night when the lights went low, I asked my soul if it still wanted hope. If tomorrow forgets my name, will the truth still remember my pain? If I vanish like smoke in the air, will my love still be breathing somewhere? This song is breathing after goodbye, a heartbeat that refuses to die. If my voice disappears in time, let this melody testify. I'm not afraid to fade away, I'm afraid of love left unsaid. So I sing like this is my final day, breathing after goodbye instead. I've seen angels wearing broken wings, heard them crying softly in between. Every promise life couldn't keep turned into prayers I learned to bleed. I lost myself to save someone else, put everyone first, left nothing for self. But even a soul pushed into the ground still dreams of the sky, still wants to be found. If my hands let go of this fight, will the stars still remember my life? If I fall before I feel complete, will my love still walk on these streets? This song is breathing after goodbye, a soul screaming it's still alive. If the world moves on without my name, let this harmony remain. I'm not chasing a perfect life, just a moment that feels real. If this song survives the night, then maybe my heart finally heals. When the silence calls me home, when my strength is finally gone, tell the sky I tried my best, loved too deep, felt too much, failed to rest. And if heaven asked my name, tell them I was more than pain, I was love that learned to stay, even when everything walked away. This is breathing, breathing, breathing after goodbye, after goodbye. Not an ending, a reply. If my body learns to rest, let this song escape my chest. I live in every word you feel, in every tear you couldn't hide. This is not how legends die, they keep breathing bite if you hear me when I'm gone. I was never really done.
I walked through nights that broke my name. Love too deep, lost the game. They never saw the tears I hid, they only saw the smile I did. I fell apart in empty rooms, talked to ghosts, chased fading moons. But every scar I tried to hide was teaching me how to survive. I was quiet, I was small, I almost believed I'd lose it all. But pain has a way to show you all when you're low. I rose from the quiet, from the nights I survived. I turned every tear into fire inside. I rose from the silence when nobody knew. I lost who I was just to find something true. I rose, yeah, I rose.
Yeah, they doubted dreams I couldn't say. Called them fantasies that fade, but every no they threw at me. Built the strength they couldn't see. I learned my voice, I learned my worth, I learned the power of my herd. I'm not the same, I won't pretend. This isn't luck, it's how I've been.
I was quiet, I was small, I almost believed I'd lose it all. But pain has a way to show who you are when you're alone. I rose from the quiet, from the nights I survived. I turned every tear into fire inside. I rose from the silence when nobody knew. I lost who I was just to find something true. I rose, yeah, I rose. They hear my voice now, but they don't know the cost. I found my crown and everything I lost. If this is my moment, earned every light. I bled for this dream, now I'm standing in it tonight. I rose from the quiet, I'm not hiding anymore. Every scar tells a story I'm proud of before. I rose from the silence, now I'm finally seen. I'm not chasing the world's chasing me. I rose, I rose. Still healing, still rising, still here. I remember nights we almost disappeared, talking to the dark, pretending we weren't scared.
I came from room where the walls hurt my doubts. Learned how to scream without making a sound. Yeah, every promise felt heavy to hold. Every dream felt too young, then too old. I tried to outrun the man in the mirror. The every step just pulled him nearer. I was loud with my anger, quiet with my pain. Called it survival, called it being sane. I made mistakes, yeah, I own my past. Some bridges burn, some memories last. If this is the cost of knowing myself, I pay it in truth, not hiding on a shelf.
We were standing on words left unsaid, still choosing hope over fear instead.
This is where we learn
to stay when running felt easier every day. We held the line, we felt the weight. This is where we learned to stay.
through the silence, through the pain.
Through the nights we prayed for change. We didn't break, we didn't fade. This is where we learned to stay.
Yeah, take it slow, let the truth breathe. Life ain't perfect, but it's still sweet. I've seen joy grow in the cracks of fear. I've seen love show up year by year. No rush now, let the moment ride. We all got shadows, we don't gotta hide. If you're still here, you're doing it right. Every sunrise is a second chance in life. I ain't here to say I figured it out. I'm here to say I figured me out. Peace ain't loud, it's calm and clear. It's knowing who you keep when the coast ain't clear.
Every scar tells us who we are, not how broken, but how far. This is where we learn to stay when running felt easier every day. We held the line, we felt the weight. This is where we learn to stay. Through the silence, through the pain, through the nights we prayed for change. We didn't break, we didn't fade. This is where we learn to stay.
I used to think love was a finish line. Now I know it's walking through time with the same heart, learning new ways to forgive yesterday. Choose today.
If I hurt you, I won't rewrite. I'll stand in the truth, I'll make it right. Growth ain't pretty, healing ain't fast, but it's the only way the future lasts. If tomorrow tries to pull us apart, promise me we'll start with the heart. Say my name when you lose your way, I'll remind you why you stay. Breathe it in, let the night pass by. We survived every goodbye, we're still here. This is where we learn to stay when the world kept pulling us away. We chose the truth, we chose the change. This is where we learn to stay. Through the silence, through the pain, every loss turned into faith. We didn't break, we didn't fade. This is where we learn to stay.
If you ever doubt the road you're on, remember the nights you carried on.
This is where I learn to stay.
I thought the night would never end. I thought my heart could never mend. Then your voice broke through the gray like sunlight chasing clouds away. I walked through shadows, held my pain, every loss, every tear, every stain. But in your eyes I finally see the pieces of the lost part of me. I was broken, I was alone. I whispered dreams I feared to own. But now I feel the warmth inside, a spark that never died. You're a light in the silence, a heartbeat in the dark, a song I never knew I needed, a fire in my heart. You're a hope I can't deny, a hand reaching through the night, and every shadow that I face turns into shining light.
I still remember sleepless nights, talking to ghosts, chasing fights. But now I see a new horizon, where love begins and fear is gone. The world was cold, I wandered blind, but in your smile I finally find that even broken hearts can glow if someone teaches them to grow. I was broken, I was alone, I whispered dreams I feared to own. But now I feel the warmth inside, a spark that never dies. You're a light in the silence, a heartbeat in the dark, a song I never knew I needed, a fire in my heart. You're a hope I can't deny, a hand reaching through the night, and every shadow that I face turns into shine light. I breathe, I see the dawn. The night is gone, the fear withdrawn. Your light becomes my guiding star. I'm finally whole, no matter how far. You're a light in the silence, a heartbeat in the dark, a song I never knew I needed, a fire in my heart. You're a hope I can't deny, a hand reaching through the night. Every shadow fades away because of you, my light. Shining light, shining light, shining light. Hey, you're my light in the silence.
If this is the last song we ever sing, let it sound like truth.
I came from noise, learned the value of quiet, from chasing every dream till I almost denied it. I've been lost in rooms full of people I knew, still felt invisible, trying to break through. I carried my past like it wrote my name. Every win felt small, every loss felt stained. But somewhere between the hurt and the fear, I learned I was still standing here.
I don't need statues, I don't need crowns, I just want peace when the lights go down. If my story's written in scars and time, let it say I tried, let it say I was kind. Every heartbeat leaves a trace, every soul has its place.
We were here,
When the world was heavy and unclear,
we were here.
when love was louder than our fear.
If the night remembers anything, let it remember this. We were here, and we lived.
And we live.
I stopped asking life for guarantees, started thanking it for moments of peace. Oh, learn that strength don't always fight, sometimes it's choosing to stay kind. Yeah, I seen broken people teach me grace, I seen hope show up late, and if tomorrow never calls my name, at least I spoke truth while I played the game. I don't know heaven, I don't know fate, I know this breath, I know this space, and if love is all we leave behind, yeah, then that's enough for all the time.
Close your eyes, feel it now. This is us, this is how. We were here when the world was heavy and unclear. We were here when love was louder than our fear.
If the night remembers anything, let it remember this. We were here, and we lived.
lies, no need to pretend. Just a human heart till the very end. If I'm remembered, let it be clear, I chose love while I was here.
Let it echo through the years. Let it calm the silent tears. We were here, not perfect but sincere. We were here, we chose hope over fear. If this world remembers anything, let it remember this. We were here, and we live.
We were here. We were here.
And we're
If this is the last sound in the room, let it be human.
If I don't make it home tonight, please know I tried. I learned how to leave without saying goodbye, how to carry the truth and still smile. Every road taught me how to pretend that I wasn't tired, that I could bend. I walked through nights I couldn't explain, held conversations with doubt and pain. Every step felt heavier than before, but I kept going, I don't know what for. Yeah. If this world forgets my face, if time erases every trace, I hope my heart was loud enough to say I loved even when it was tough. If I don't make it home, please don't say I was brave. Say I was human, trying to stay. If I don't make it home, tell my fears they were wrong. I wasn't running, I was holding on. I left pieces of me everywhere, in quiet rooms and whispered prayers. I gave my best when I felt small. I stayed too long, I felt too much, I fall. I wasn't searching for a crown, just somewhere safe to lay me down. If love is all I leave behind, then maybe I was doing fine. Yeah. If forgiveness takes its time, if healing comes in broken lines, then let my mistakes be understood. I did the best I could. If I don't make it home, don't turn my life to stone. Don't make me stronger than I was. Just say I love you, 'cause if I don't make it home, let my name be said soft. I was learning how to live while feeling lost. I don't need heaven full of light, I just want rest without a fight. If peace exists in any form, I hope it feels like being warm. And if I'm wrong, if I'm afraid, if I took longer than I should have stayed, tell my heart it's still enough. It survived this kind of love. If I don't make it home, please don't cry too long. I was closer than I knew to where I belong. If I don't make it home, let this song explain. I wasn't finished, I was just human. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying.
while my heart was falling apart. They said time would make it better, but time just taught me how to hide the scars.
Yeah. I grew up talking to the walls, they listen better than people. Promises were cheap, love was fragile and lethal. I tried to be a hero with a villain inside. Every step forward felt like I was losing the fight. I carried weight, they never saw my back. Every laugh I gave was just a carefully planned act. They say man up, like pain got agenda. So I bottled every tear, let the pressure remember. I was screaming in silence, choking on pride, trying to save everyone while I'm dead inside. If this is strength, then why do I bleed? Why does every memory still feel like a crime scene?
I hear your voice when the night falls, like a ghost I can't outrun. When silence screams, it calls my name. Every tear falls like pouring rain. We love too hard, we lost too deep. Some wounds don't heal, they learn to sleep. When silence screams, I feel your pain like broken crowns. We wore the shame. If love's a war, we both survive. The part of us never made it out alive. Yeah.
I tried to fix this like a puzzle, with missing pieces. Every apology sounded like unfinished speeches. You wanted truth, I gave you defense. We spoke different languages, called it common sense. I was fighting demons, you were drowning alone. Two broken souls trying to build a home. I loved you loud, but I listened quiet. That's how good intentions slowly turn into riots. Now I replay every moment like a crime, wondering when love crossed that invisible line. If I could go back, I'd shut my pride and tell you I was scared, not cold inside.
Why do we hurt the ones we need?
Because pain feels safer than vulnerability.
Because pain feels safer than vulnerability.
Why did you leave?
When I begged you to stay,
Because I didn't know how to love.
without running away. When silence screams, it breaks my chest. Love like I was never meant to rest. We burned so bright, we lit the dark, but even stars eventually fall apart. When silence screams, remember me not as your pain, but your honesty. We lost the war, but not the truth. We were real, and that's the proof. If you hear this when you're alone, know I loved you the best I knew. Some legends aren't meant to win, they're meant to be felt and remembered.
It's 3 a.m., the room is quiet, but my mind keeps starting riots. Your name echoes in my chest like unfinished sentences. Phone lights up, but not from you. I still check like I used to. Every silence feels too loud, every memory pulls me down. I swear I try to let you go, but you live where I can't close the door. Time moves on, but somehow you stay frozen in the things I do. It's 3 a.m., you're still here, in every breath, in every fear. I lie awake, pretending I'm strong, but you're gone and you're not gone. It's 3 a.m., you're still here, talking to me, crystal clear. I
you're still here.
Yeah, I deleted photos, kept the pain. Different nights, the same refrain. I laugh with friends, I play my role, but you still on the quiet in my soul. They say move on like it's that easy, like love just leaves politely, but you're written in my veins. Even healing says your name.
Swear I tried to hide it, but you live like it cause you do.
Time moves on, but somehow you stay frozen in the things I do.
It's 3 a.m. You're still here in every breath, in every fear. I lie awake pretending I'm strong, but you're gone and you're not gone. It's 3 a.m. You're still here talking to me, crystal clear. I close my eyes, I disappear. It's 3 a.m. You're still here. Maybe one day this won't hurt. Maybe I'll forget the words, but tonight I'll just be real. I feel even when I hear.
It's 3 a.m. You're still here. Not a voice, but you feel near. If loving you is what I lose it all. I'd still choose you.
It's 3 a.m. You're still here in the silence, in the tears, till the night finally lets me go. You're still here. You're still here. You're still here. You're still here. Midnight drips down my spine like a secret dressed in time. City lights begin to pray when the loudest souls decay. I don't need your heaven loud, I don't need a holy crowd. I feel truth when no one sees, when the dark gets close to me. There's a fire that doesn't burn, there's a love you have to learn. It only comes when you stay, when you don't look away. Only after midnight when the masks are gone. I don't need forgiveness, I was never wrong. Only after midnight, breathing skin and soul. God is not above me, He's in my control. I've kissed fear on tired lips, let it teach me how to slip out of rules they carved in stone into something more my own. They told me light is clean, but darkness taught me what I mean. Every scar began to glow when I stopped saying no. If this body is a prayer, then I answer standing there. No escape, no alibi, just the truth between my thighs. Holy after midnight when the world is thin, I don't need permission to let heaven in. Holy after midnight, every breath is whole. If God is in the silence, then I am home. Holy
after midnight. Say, holy after midnight. Holy after midnight, I lay my armor down. No sin, no salvation, just truth without a sound. Only after midnight, still I remain. If this is what forever is, I'll stay inside the flame. Oh, holy after midnight. Oh, worldly after after midnight. The loudest truths are never screamed. They live in places no one sees. I learned your secrets by your size. Whispers don't lie.
I let her read the room by the silence. Your smile changed when you lost the violence. You said you're fine, but your eyes went cold. Truth leaks out when the lies get old. I wasn't perfect, I was present. You wanted magic, I was honest. I held my breath to keep the peace, but
Quiet wars don't end, they sleep. You touch my hand like you're afraid.
like love's a word you shouldn't say.
I hear the things you never try
To say out loud.
Whispers don't lie when hearts go quiet. You can hear the truth between the violence. Whispers don't lie, I hear you crying. In every breath you try to hide it.
I kept my demons on a leash. You kept your pain behind your teeth. We both pretended not to bleed.
Called it love, called it being free. You wanted space, I gave you time. Time turned space into goodbye. I'm not angry, I'm awake. There's a difference I had to face.
You say my name like it's a crime, like loving me crossed the line.
If I'm the ghost inside your room, why do you still feel me move? Whispers don't lie when hearts go quiet. You can hear the truth between the violence. Whispers don't lie, I hear you crying. In every breath you try to hide it. Whispers don't lie when hearts go quiet. You can hear the truth between the violence. Whispers don't lie, I hear you crying. In every breath you try to hide it.
If I tell the truth,
Will you leave?
if you don't, we'll both
Bleed.
If love hurts you, we stay.
Sometimes pain is the price we pay. Whispers don't lie, they never need a sound. If you listen close, they'll break you down. Whispers don't lie, I hear you now. Even in silence, you're screaming out. The loudest truths are never screamed. They live in places no one sees. We were quiet in a world too loud. Learned to bend, learned to bow. They mistook our calm for fear, but we were listening crystal clear. Every night we stitched our soul through the cracks they couldn't hold. Truth was never out of sight, it was waiting for the light. We don't run, we don't hide, we carry oceans deep inside. If this is the edge of time, then watch us step this is the moment. The world is listening now. Every soul is waking up. This is more than music. This is us. The world is listening now. From the ashes to the ground. When we stand in truth and love, the whole world is listening now. Listen now. Listen now. Listen now. Listen now. Play this when you miss me, when my name hurts to say.
Play this when you miss me, when my name hurts to say.
Play this when you need me.
But I'm too far.
Yeah. If you're listening right now, you already know why. I don't text first anymore, I just replay songs. Looking for your voice and echoes, I'm wrong. We said forever, like it was light. Now it's heavy, every time it's night. I scroll past memories, don't know what to feel. Half of me is healing, half of me still stuck in the moment. You said my name, like it meant something, not just a phase.
If silence gets too loud, let this song say it out loud.
Play this when you miss
Me, when your heart can't sleep. Play this when you
feel me.
in the spaces between. Play this when you miss me, when you're almost okay. Play this when you need me, but I'm too far away.
I don't hate you, I just learned to let go. Some doors close, even when love's real though. I don't chase ghosts, I don't beg time, I just breathe. When the beat aligns, if loving you was the lesson I got, then pain was the price and I paid the cost. No blame, no lies, no disguise, just truth sitting quietly inside.
If the night feels too long, let this be the song.
Play this when you miss
Me, when the room feels cold. Play this when you need me. Your pride won't fold. Play this when you miss me, when you can't look back. Play this when you feel me in the cracks you hide.
If this goes viral, let it be for real. Not dancing pain, but the way we feel. If someone hears this and doesn't feel alone, then the song already made it home.
Play this when you miss me.
Play this when you miss.
Me, when the memories stay. Play this when you need me, but I'm too far away. Play this when you miss me. Let the music speak. If you ever love me, you'll feel this beat. Play this when you miss me. I'll be right here.
I see a shadow in the hall. I hear you laugh against the wall. I reach for you, but you're not there. Just whispers floating in the air.
I talk to you in the dead of night. You never answer, but it feels right. Memories play, they don't let go. I'm still talking to your ghost. I know you're gone, I know it's true, but some part of me still talks to you. Every word I never said keeps spinning in my head. I'm still talking to your ghost. I'm still talking to your ghost. I'm still holding what I love the most. Every night I hear you close. Even though you're not here, I feel you the most. I'm still talking to your ghost. I'm still chasing what I lost. Your voice, your laugh, the love I chose. I'm still talking to your ghost.
I leave the lights on in your room. I swear I see you in the gloom. I tell the stories, I make you smile, even if it's just for a while. I walk alone through empty streets, feeling your presence in every beat. I whisper secrets, you never reply, but I keep trying, I keep asking why.
I know you're gone, I know it's true, but some part of me still talks to you. Every word I never said keeps spinning in my head. I'm still talking to you. I'm still talking to your ghost. I'm still holding what I love the most. Every night I hear you close. Even though you're not here, I feel you the most. I'm still talking to your ghost. I'm still chasing what I lost. Your voice, your laugh, the love I chose. I'm still talking to your ghost. If I could call you one more time, I'd tell you everything on my mind. I'd say the words I left unsaid and finally lay my heart to rest. I'm still talking to your ghost. I'm still holding what I love the most. Even in the silence I hear your tone. You were everywhere, yet all alone. I'm still talking to your ghost. I'm still chasing what I lost, though I know I have to let you go. I'm still talking to your ghost. Still talking to your ghost. Always.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't love you like the movies do. There's no perfect ending in our view, but I love you in the quiet truth, in the broken things we made brand new. I'm not the man I thought I'd be by now, still learning how to breathe when life breaks down. I've said the wrong things at the wrong time, built walls out of fear and called it pride. I don't promise roses every day, sometimes I barely find the words to say.
But if you're asking who I am tonight, I'm someone trying hard to get it right. We don't shine like we used to, but we glow in a different way. Every scar tells a story that we didn't walk away.
If the world falls out of view, if the stars forget what they should do, after all the things we've been through,
I still choose you through the doubts and the truth, through the days I don't feel strong too. Even when love feels bruised, I still choose you.
yeah, I've been lost inside my head before. Let my silence start another war. You deserve the words I couldn't say. I was scared love would see my flaws. I learned that strength ain't always loud. Sometimes it's staying when you're worn down. I don't need forever carved in stone. I just need you knowing you're not alone. Yeah, we've been close to the edge now,
Promise me you'll see my heart, not just my scar.
If we break, will we try again?
Yeah, every time, till the end.
If the night swallows the blue, if we forget what we're meant to do, after all the storms we move through, I still choose you. No perfect lines, no perfect truth, just two hearts learning how to move. Even when the world feels cruel, I still choose you.
I don't love you like the movies do.
Yeah.
I love you like it's real and true.
If you're listening to this, you made it. That already means something.
I woke up tired of being brave, tired of trying to be okay. Every mirror showed a fight. I survived again last night. They say time heals everything, but some wounds just learn to breathe. I didn't win, I didn't shine, I just stayed when I could've died. I don't have answers, I don't feel strong, but my heart is beating, so I'm moving on. I'm still here for the broken ones, for the hearts that learned to run but stayed anyway. I'm still here, not fearless, not proud, just breathing in, breathing out. Another day. If you're holding on by a thread, you're stronger than you think you are. I'm still here, and so are you. I've seen hope dressed up as pain, seen love walk out without a name. I begged the dark to let me rest, but morning came. I guess I did my best. I stopped asking why me, stopped chasing who I used to be. I'm not healed, I'm not whole, I'm just learning how to stay alive with my soul. If this is all I have today, a tired heart and words to say, then let this moment be enough. Let survival count as love. I'm still here for the silent cries, for the ones who smile and lie just to get through. I'm still here, not because I'm strong, but because something in me didn't let go. If the night is talking loud and you don't know how to stay, I'm still here, please stay too. No one tells you how hard it is to simply exist, to wake up and keep your promise to breathe. If you're waiting for a sign, this is it. You're alive and that's not small, that's everything. We're still here, the broken ones, still learning how to love the sun after the